Hi guys, welcome to Wednesday strength training. We're going to be doing chest, biceps, and core. I'm going to set myself up as if I was getting ready for my bench press, right? Bringing my feet underneath me as far as I can, as long as I have whole foot pressure. All right, pulling my scaps down and thinking about wedging my body in this direction. All right, all the double chins are welcome. And I'm going to have some tension like I'm pulling the band apart. I'm imitating where I would be on that barbell. And again, I'm thinking about when I come down, I'm reaching for this band and I'm pushing my body into the bench. We're going to go 4 sets of 12 reps. Moving on to our first chest exercise. So you're going to need one of these paddles because what we want to do is going to be at parallel. So I want our arms at parallel when we are going to go for the bench. So I'm going to set myself up. Right, I can have somebody put the paddle on me, that's fine. So I'm going to hook my feet underneath me like we talked about earlier. Pull my body and lower traps into position like I'm angling in this direction. Bar is even with my eyes. And I'm going to, just like a box squat that we've done, I'm going to focus on finding that same bar path. I'm going to touch the blocks, make sure it's firm, right back up. So you need to see that my arms are parallel to the floor, and that is the goal. So that determines what box you're going to pick for this. Moving on to our next chest exercise is incline Smith machine bench press. So I'm going to incline this. I think most of us are going to do well on the adjustment number 3 as you lift the bench. And you're going to want to at least incline this end a little bit. That would be a little, see that one's flat? We'll move it in at least to the next one. I could probably do the third one after that. If not, I might slide off the bench. I'm using the knurling in through here to line up the bench down the middle. And you'll have to play around a few times because you're going to make sure, right? So legs are in place like we talked about earlier. Shoulders are back and down. I want this not to come down right below my collarbone. So somewhere in the top of that chest area through here. So this would be a good position for me. Took me a few times to kind of get the right bar path that I wanted to. So don't be afraid to constantly move the bench around until you find that sweet spot. This is going to be 4 sets of anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. Our first bicep curl exercise is single arm banded kettlebell curls. We did a version of this a few weeks ago, like with 2 arms, all right? So you're just going to loop it through. Grab more towards the end. It is going to be wobbly and all over the place, but that is the point. You're going to have to go a little slower, focus on where it's swinging, kind of counterbalance it. It's going to be 4 sets of anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. First bicep exercise is incline single arm dumbbell curl. We're going to go in a hammer curl position for this one. So I'm going to keep my palm facing this way. You're going to make sure your shoulders are back and down, right? We're going to make sure we're not like rolling forward through here or correcting and trying to pull that arm up. It's almost as if wherever they hang naturally, I want to keep from the elbow to the shoulder in that same position and not deviate or pull this forward. 4 sets of about 8 to 10 reps here. Our first core exercise is going to be Z press position. So I'm going to give you guys free range, feet together, feet separated. I'm just looking for extension. So not rounding, trying to hold this, okay? If you need to get better extension, you could bend the knees a little bit if you're not capable, because that would mean you just have some tight hamstrings. So think about sitting nice and tall, all right? Again, no rounding or sinking back. And then we're gonna hold that right in the middle of us. All right, again, sitting tall all the way from my head to my pelvis bone. This is gonna be 4 sets of anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds per side.